Okay, are we live?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me
Okay,
check
wait,
if
are
we're
we?
live.
Wait, are we live?
We should
Are we
be.
live?
Yeah.
Wait, are we live?
How many times do I have to say
we're live.
It's just
Okay,
don't
but
believe me, do you?
No.
Oh, Moffat said we're live, guys.
Yeah, we're live.
Theoretically speaking, what if we were live?
Oh, I saw.
What if though?
Oh my gosh.
What if?
What if?
Are we live? That's the fucking notification you went with, Trio. Are we live? Oh shit! I forgot to get the Twitter and everything ready. Oh no!
Moffat.
That's
How
my
many
fault. That's
sessions?
the Moffat bad.
Oh, the
Moffat, how many
title shouldn't be
sessions?
that. Well, oh well.
What if this was episode 20?
Are we live?
I forgot to delete that from the title, but that's fine.
Are we live?
I'm about to click purchase on 5 games for
Emma.
$60.
No!
No, it's the price of 1 game, but I get 5 games.
What money?
Okay, but what
Games.
if games?
Okay,
that's,
but
unlimited
that's
games.
the price of one game.
You
Yeah,
had
what if
infinite
if you
bacon
had-
but no games?
I couldn't remember the meme exactly, so I was
But-
hoping someone else would get it.
Oh, Lord.
no, I know that one. I would definitely
Wait,
choose.
No, I should.
I would just choose the video games, but no video games.
But
You
infinite
mean the
bacon.
games, infinite games, but no games?
But no games. Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
What is it about the bacon?
No,
We
games.
either get infinite bacon, but no games,
Yeah.
or games, infinite games,
Unlimited.
but no unlimited games. Sorry, not infinite, unlimited games,
But I want bacon.
but no games.
But no
Okay.
games.
No, that was I didn't say that. I mean, well, yeah, then no games.
Yeah, then just go with unlimited bacon,
Like,
but
there's
no games.
2 options.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
but I also want games.
That's not how this
No.
works, buddy. I'm sorry.
there's 2 options,
not?
Nathan.
I want games and I want bacon.
Well, we
That
all
sounds-
want things in this life.
All right, as tweeted.
Like, I want 5 games right now.
So get 5 games
there
right
we
now,
go.
just no bacon.
I
Cute.
will. I don't need. I don't even need bacon.
Not
Yeah.
even Canadian bacon.
I was
No,
thinking
that's like
about.
worse.
You mean ham?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go make some bacon, BRB.
What?
God
No.
damn it.
Make some ham.
I mean, I was thinking about buying Only Up since it's cheaper now as well.
Oh God, you're gonna play that game? I would
Just a
literally.
speed run. Literally just a speed run. Because I think the speed run is actually kind of fun.
I find it entertaining to watch. I would never put myself through it.
But you put yourself through League.
Hey,
Okay.
for the shits and giggles, you know.
Okay, but
Shits and or
also,
giggles.
Rain World is 60% off.
Rain World.
Rain
But
World.
League of Legends is free.
Shut up. Cease.
don't,
Stop it.
don't spread propaganda, you fool.
Not on this
Oh,
stream.
also Hades is half off.
Oh, it's a good thing
It's
I
the one-
own it.
The one Supergiant game I don't own.
You should buy
Wait,
it. It's fun.
I thought you had Hades.
No, I don't. I have.
You've never
I
played
have all
Hades?
of them except.
I've
Okay,
never
now
played Hades.
that's a lie though. I have played Hades, because Kale had Game Pass when we were living together,
Oh,
and
that's
so I played it on Xbox.
Okay. Phew.
but-
There's no way it would
Oh,
suck at it.
it's so
I just
good.
don't.
I love it.
Okay, but James, it's a.
That's the
it's
thing.
a
You
Rouge
build up.
like.
Like
Yeah,
you
it's
I'm
suck
not
at
something that-
first.
I
Everyone
don't even
sucks at
really
first.
like roguelikes, so...
And- well, I didn't think I did either. But
Oh my
you
gosh,
know.
I got the biggest Final Fantasy 16 spoiler. Apparently,
Uh-oh.
gay people can cast Zeta Flare.
What?
Yeah, I
Gay
know,
people
right?
Specifically?
Wait, people are canon.
Nathan, you can cast Zeta Flare. You are as
I don't
strong,
know
if
what that
not
is.
stronger than Donald
You're
Duck.
gonna
He's
say
not
Donald.
here right
I
now,
know
is
you're gonna say Donald. Stop.
he? We haven't even
What?
we haven't
was that?
gotten to Kingdom Hearts
Yeah,
yet.
what was that laugh?
We haven't had Moon Hunters in like 2 weeks. You guys forget how we
I
talk.
mean, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
3? Has it been 3?
Yeah.
I'm so
It's been
sorry.
21 days since the last Moon Hunters episode.
Guys, I'm gonna be real. It's my
Family
fault. I'm
comes
so
first.
sorry.
Trio's fault.
No, it was my fault one of those weeks, I think. I can't remember though.
I'll take the
Oh,
blame.
it
It's okay.
happens.
Also, we lost episode 7 of the Nuzlocke.
That one's my fault. I'm sorry.
What do you mean? we lost it?
Yeah, we don't have it.
I thought we had
At all?
gotten it done, and then I.
I mean,
Anywhere?
to be fair, I also thought that it was highlighted, but apparently it wasn't. And apparently
completely
it's
gone.
not. It's only 14 days before VODs are deleted
No.
if you're
7.
affiliated.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's
If-
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So the last session that we just did is gone.
No.
No, we're at
Episode
8.
8 is still there. Episode
the episode
7
that-
is missing.
I'm gonna get water real quick.
Oh, but so
Okay.
much shit happened in that Oh, fuck.
I'm
By
sorry.
so much stuff that happened in that session, you mean half of your team dying?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
You should be. How dare you?
Listen, hopefully with some of the role changes in Twitch, maybe you guys can actually do that as well?
Yeah,
I don't
but
know. We
it's-
haven't checked it
it's-
yet.
It's funny to make you do it.
Is it?
I don't know.
Comical, perhaps?
I am gonna get more water, and I recommend that my friends do the same, but staggered, in case anyone in chat shows up and says hi.
And if they do, we'll bully them.
Away now. This is my voice, trailing off into the great beyond.
I have monster, I'm good.
Yeah, that's alright. We can just
I
talk
have
over him
milk.
at this point. You have milk?
Yeah.
Is that good for you?
No, it's not, but he does it anyway, like an idiot.
What are you talking about?
That's
You
fine.
know damn well what I'm talking about. You
Yeah, I can sometimes still hear his voice.
quit telling everyone I'm dead.
Quit telling everyone. Just quit it.
Just don't say anything.
Stop speaking.
But yeah, I don't know why Muffin
bad for you.
stopped recording
This is Cypher's voice now.
because he said it did
No.
weird things to his computer. And I don't
Oh.
know why it would, but
I am working thing for someone soon. A definitely non-Moon Hunters related thing.
I don't believe you.
Fair. Don't. All I do is lie.
All I do is lie and eat hot chip.
I am
And
nothing
lie
but a
more.
cheat and a charlatan.
There's something so comical about him saying shit from that far away.
I mean, I can keep doing it. I can,
No!
I can
Stop!
stand out here.
Yeah,
You
just
can do
DM from
it
like 20
this.
feet away.
I have a wireless mouse. Now, I won't be able to see what's on my computer screen because it's around a corner. But I'm pretty sure I can guess.
I can't wait.
Somehow
when-
manages to run someone over with a cart. Ah, well,
I can't
Hey,
wait.
that's your
Alright,
fault.
I just spent $60. Let's go.
well, Viv was the driver last, so technically it's on Hypno.
I can't wait for me and him to live together and him to try to pull this shit and it just comes across both of our microphones.
No, you see, the funny
Oh,
thing
like
is,
it happens with me and Nathan.
Yeah.
no,
I
I'll
don't know
just
what you're on about.
enter your room and speak through your mic.
Oh no. Cock's gun in
I
doorway.
am most
Or no.
certainly trio.
No, I can just go through the Jack and Jill bathroom into my other room and yell from there.
Start stream on my computer. Oh wait, shit, it's his Trio's computer. How did I not know?
Well, time to start streaming through Discord.
Oh god.
It's Spider.
Is everyone
I also
back?
can't wait. I also can't wait for you to live together so that I can show up in the background of the stream.
Oh no.
We cannot
God.
show up for any.
I just appear.
cries.
Hey Emma, why are you echoing so much? No, that's coming from your mic. I'm in your living room.
I mean your walls.
I mean, to
I
be
mean,
fair,
you're
our living room
Jesus.
right now is very, very echoey due to the account of hardwood floors and no furniture in there.
I mean, we literally had, while we were waiting for internet to be installed, we literally had a PS5, a tiny coffee table, a tiny TV, and 2 lawn chairs.
That sounds like how our apartment was when we first moved into it.
Oh shit, I forgot to take the pillows out of my trunk. At first we had pillows, then we got tired of the pillows because I didn't expect us to be there for that long. It's great. Our internet provider canceled our meeting
What the
and
fuck?
didn't send me an email telling me that. So we were
What?
sitting there 2 hours past the expected time, and I'm like, all right, I'm getting on their service line. And Joel, he's a real one, or they're a real one. I forgot to ask for Joel's pronouns, and I feel really bad. But Joel, my main fellow, got us taken care of. And I'm really bad with names if they're not written out and I read them. So I don't remember our technician's name. But
Joel.
Joel.
I don't think he said
Joel.
his.
Joel.
Well, he had a name tag on, though, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, this
yeah.
Joel, that we shall refer to them as, was also nothing but kind, and he called me an hour before we had rescheduled for it, and he's like, yeah, I'm in the area, I can take care of you guys right now.
Yeah.
A real king.
Yeah, it was
Sovereign
weird.
even.
Apparently, they had, for some reason, like, their records that we didn't have service, despite us literally being connected to them, and having a in-home, like, jack already.
It was
That's-
weird.
Yeah. So... And then they
And
tried to
also
schedule
the-
us for, like, 2 weeks out to just...
Because they
Do
thought
all
that
that
we
work.
needed stuff installed.
It was so weird.
But,
Good lord.
hey, we got through it in the end, and that's what matters.
Yeah.
It's just a shame we aren't going to be able to use any of that internet that I'm paying for right now.
Oh my god.
Oh, and then also, we spent the entirety of the day wiring up our house with IPv6.
No, what?
Or-
What?
Not IPv... Why did I say IPv6? Cat6! What the brain?
Monkey.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I don't know what either thing means.
Me neither.
Basically, we
Uh,
get inline Ethernet in all of our walls.
The internet runs through the veins
Hey,
of our
that's where I
house.
live.
It's in your walls.
It is in our
That's where.
walls.
Wait a second. That's where I live.
Yeah, you can get
Emma, can you
internet.
taste the internet?
Oh, sick.
What
Thanks
does
for the
it,
Ethernet cord, guys.
what does it taste like?
Yeah.
It's kind of bitter.
Oh, it's
Like,
probably
Oh,
the
that's
best.
because you're on Twitter.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
What happened last time?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. That was like 3 weeks ago, Nathan. Why do you
Yeah.
expect
You
us
guys
to?
are clear.
No,
Alright,
I
guys,
think-
have a good week. Thanks for coming by.
Unless you remember, Nathan.
Good talk, fellas.
Man.
Man, don't
No,
die.
it's fine. I already did my research on what happened last time, so if you, I can do it.
Hey.
Oh, you don't mind?
Yeah,
Oh,
not
sweet,
at all.
Thanks, man.
So, last time on Moon Hunters, the party began leaving the city of Wen, making their way back to Torna and also the Moon Temple itself. Along their way, they stopped in Illman's Pass to camp out for the night. Vith and Cypher had a insightful conversation together as Cypher tried to train Vith in the ways of drawing out a familiar, in hopes that maybe bringing some more people onto the team could help everyone out. Vith, not entirely understanding what he was supposed to do, just kind of felt it out. And a reaction between him and a discarded Memoria crystal drew out the life of a dragon. Dragon who didn't remember their name and was honestly kind of small. A drake or a wormling, you might refer to them as. But they decided that it's probably best to partner up with this person who reminded me of at least existing. Vith was kind enough to bestow the glorious name of Winnie upon them, as the adventures of a new friend in the party begin anew. They then return back to Torna to be greeted with a new shop opening. Apparently, Emilio is running the general store, but not. He's still selling magical or cursed items, as he's so fond of
What?
peddling. But they had some good fun, bit of haggling. Elise rolled a natural 20 to deceive Emilio into thinking that they were friends because she's cold like that and doesn't cherish the true friendship and joy that Emilio brings to this group. They then continued on and made their way back to the Moon Temple, where before speaking with Iona and the kobold up from North, Sid, Cypher, if I remember correctly, Cypher and Vith had pulled Iona aside to mention that Eleanor is no more, and the person inhabiting her body is someone by the name of Elise, with no memories and no ties. They weren't the one to make the pact and become a moon hunter where Eleanor had, and Iona completely agreed. Actually taken aback by how long you had all been out, she told Sid to not hand out the badges for becoming moon hunters, instead giving you guys some time to talk amongst yourself and figure out where you're going next. To decide if you really do want to become moon hunters, a continent traveling band of do-gooders and helpers out, not necessarily being forced to spread the good word of Din, but just to spread a good word and a kind face. If that's something you wish to pursue, then you may pursue it, but if not, that's your own decision to make, not hers. Afterwards, after that big conversation, another one happened. I'm pretty sure we got to it last time between Vith and Elise, right? About where you two are going?
That is where we are starting today.
That is where we shall start today. And then after that, Anathema also wants to have a little bit of a time to pray to Din. So, as our long recap comes to a close, we find ourselves back at the Moon Temple. The day is slowly coming to an end. It has been a long and mentally exhausting one. There's been a lot of talking, and it seems like there's even more conversation to be had as you need to figure out, what do we do next? You went through Wallace's tower, released some ancient evil entirely unknown, and man, there's just a lot going on in this area right now. Not necessarily the quiet farm side life you'd pictured, and especially not with the people you thought you'd be with. But Elise and Vith, what are you two talking about?
He just kind of silently came out and just kind of stood there, and he's in a weird in between of sort of looking Elise's way, but quickly turning his head away.
And I think they sit there for a little bit, just sharing the presence and looking out at the surrounding area before Elise speaks up. I just don't understand. I feel like I need to be doing something, but it seems like either you, Cypher, and Anathema don't really care about what we just did. I don't know. Maybe that's just me in my own head, but...
I don't know what I'm doing, really. I know what I've done. I don't know what I meant to do about it. I don't know.
I don't know, I feel like I'm here to do something, right? To have some sort of impact. I don't know if it's change that I want, or if I just want to not be bored. I mean, how? We let loose a dragon from another world, whatever that means.
Chalk that up to all the other things I've sort of fucked up, honestly.
I mean, is it a fuck up? Or is it just what's meant to happen?
Honestly, I'm kind of prone to doing that, it seems, so I would say it is, but I don't know about that whole fate thing or whatever.
Hmm. There's just a lot happening, but I don't know. Do you even want to go to the front lines? I mean, we assume everyone's even going there, but it could be somewhere else entirely. I'm sure. Maybe they're just trying to make a feel for what's out in the world right now as well.
I feel like I should be scared about going there, but I don't have much fear, and I don't feel much anyway, other than, I don't know.
Fifth, are
Hmm?
are the trees pretty to you?
What?
When you look out over like a field, you see all the flowers, the colors, the trees moving. Do you recognize that it's beautiful, that it's nice, that it's good? Or do you just see the same old type of trees that you've been seeing for a while and nothing's really going to change that?
Well, if forests have always meant something to me, so I suppose I do. Can recognize their beauty, I suppose. It just... Well, why are you asking?
Well, when you say you don't really have an opinion one way or another, I worry that maybe that's just how you feel all the time.
It's
And I
not
wouldn't want
a
to feel that
feeling.
way.
It's not a feeling I've always had. Just recently.
With what we've been doing? Or was it after? After I showed up?
I have... This is out of character, me speaking. I failed to, like, say this, but every time that Vith has spoken to Elise, he has never looked at her. And he still isn't. I don't know, I felt like I should point that out.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I should be truthful. Yes, but I don't know what to do at all. I feels like I never got a chance to say goodbye to her. And everything since then has just felt like I could have avoided all of it if I had just stayed where I was.
Yeah.
And it's not just I didn't get to say goodbye, but we just kept moving on as if nothing happened, and I didn't. I I don't know. I think this numbness comes from the fact that I don't have a direction anymore. I can't go home, and The tether I had is gone, and I, through no fault of yours, I've said before, but I am constantly reminded of my failure. Plain as day.
Failure's tough. It's so tough. You feel like you've been trying to do it right the entire time, and the moment it all goes wrong, it's questions about whether you did enough, did the right thing, did you do the wrong thing at the wrong time. I understand. But I don't think what we've been doing has been wrong. Yeah, we may have released some sort of thing onto the world, but I mean, someone's got to put a stop to that. Yeah, Wallace knows. Iona knows. Who else knows? It's just us. It's kind of why I
Yes,
feel like,
that's kind of.
yeah, like, who else is gonna do it? Sure, we may not feel ready. Sure, we may not feel like it's the right thing to be doing. Sure, we may not feel that it's what we want to be doing. That's kind of what I mean when I say I think it might be. I hate to say it because it sounds cliche every single time, but it might be fate.
Well, if I've got nothing else, I guess trying to deal with this is a step.
Yeah.
Just pray I'm not the cause of another catastrophe.
Well, if you are, I'm still here. I'll try to fix it.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
I know you're a completely different person, and you most likely have no memory of anything before, and I'm pretty sure you even said you don't. But I don't know what else to do, and the only thing I could think of is trying my best to say goodbye, and I'm supposed to move on. Could you help me with that for a moment?
Sure. What do you need?
He looks up at you, and he's just got tears streaming down his face. And just kind of looks back down a bit again, but like opens his arms out, like gesturing for a hug.
Yes, I can give you a hug. She'll pull you in tightly and kind of grasp the back of your head with her hand and push it into the shoulder that isn't armored. And just sit there for as long as you'd like.
He's shaking a little, but after a minute or so, he just, in the quietest voice possible, just says, "Goodbye, friend. I hope I can do you proud one day." and then he lets go.
Hey, Vith, can you give me a d20 roll?
Sure. So the dice have not liked me for the past 2 days. I'm just gonna say that now.
Yeah. It's weird. Everything should feel right in this moment. You're hugging Eleanor, but the way Elise hugs you, there's differences in it that remind you that person isn't here anymore. And it's not a bad difference, and I don't think you would ever want Elise to become Eleanor, but it's still different.
Hmm.
Do your people make graves?
Yeah, I don't know. I never really thought about making one because there was nothing for it, but I suppose it would still be an honorable thing.
Do you want one?
If we had the time, I think it would help.
At least we'll kind of look back at the door. I think we have a little bit. I'm sure there's some tools around here.
Sure.
We'll go pick a nice spot near the temple, alright?
Okay. That works.
And if you
And
want,
as
we can have everyone say words. But if not, it can just be us.
I feel it'd be wrong to not let them have an opportunity.
all right, and as you go and walk off into the woods to discover where you'd like to put the grave marker for Eleanor, we shall go over to Anathema. You find yourself in an empty, not cathedral. That's not the right word for what this room is. It's merely just a room for prayer. There's a statue of Din himself watching over the room, and you feel this weak presence. It's still there, this protecting aura that, although it's not at its full strength, although this room itself could be made a lot better a place of worship to one as great and powerful as Din, it still gives off and emanates that very same aura that you always remembered. The one place of comfort that you always had. What do you do, Anathema?
I'm gonna pray. Amen. Oh, please, Din, if you're listening, I need guidance. I need something, anything. I'm so scared, and I know I'm always so scared, but this is different. I finally feel like I have something to lose. I have friends and people that I'm close to, and for once I'm scared for a tangible reason, not just these overwhelming feelings. And I don't know what to do, and I know that there's some kind of plan. Hopefully, maybe. I mean, but I wish that I knew any more about it. I wish I knew why you took Discord from me. I wish I knew what we can possibly do against this dragon, I guess. I didn't even know that that was possible to have the other dragons to exist. I just, oh God, I can't. I just, I need help. I need guidance. I finally feel like I have something that I could lose, and I'm scared for that to happen.
Can you make me a religion check real quick?
Absolutely. Wait, I wish Roll20 would load any faster. Boom.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Thank
As
God.
as you're speaking and as you're
Person.
sending this prayer out into the world, the presence of the room kind of begins to shift. And you don't see anything, but you feel like you aren't alone anymore as a voice makes its way into your mind. And it's calm, almost unintelligible at first, but kind of like getting into the right frequency of a walkie-talkie. It begins to then sync with your mind, and you hear something. Hey, it's okay to be scared. The world's a very scary place, but I think you're selling yourself a little short, man. You're frightened a lot of the time. I see that. I feel it being one of my followers, but you don't let that fear control you. And when you're needed most, sure you complain, sure you whine about it, but you still step up. You still act. So I wouldn't feel too down about your perceived cowardness. I think it's actually one of your best attributes, you know? You're not afraid to speak your mind and make sure that people understand how you feel, but you make sure that those feelings don't get in the way of you not being able to protect the ones you care about.
Oh, thank you.
Also, sorry I haven't been in contact recently. Life's been a
That
lot.
was really scary too.
Yeah, no, I'm and like the whole thing with the moon. Yeah, I needed some time apart from Dawn. Things are fine between us. It's nothing you need to worry about. But actually, you mentioned your friend, right?
Yes, Discord.
Yeah. You see, your bravery, your belief, it actually kind of rubbed off on him a little bit. I don't know how he managed it, but he was also able to send a prayer out into the world, and I, in turn, was able to pick it up. So, I
Really?
just, I need a little bit more time. So, I hope you don't mind waiting for tonight, when the moon's at least supposed to be at its highest. Um, sit, sit by that fountain outside. Believe me, you're gonna be really excited.
Yeah, yes, of course. Thank you. I just, it's been a little bit since I last prayed. And I'm sorry for that. I'm.
Oh, no, hey, listen. This is a personal thing. You've had a lot going on in your life right now. You know, I'm here to answer prayers. I'm here to be there when you need me. And right now, you might feel like you need me a lot, but I think you're selling yourself a little short.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot.
But
Starts like
also,
crying.
but also, don't let this, admiration of your abilities lead to overconfidence. That's just as dangerous.
No, of course. I remember always to remain humble. I still know what I am.
What are you? What do you think you are?
Well, no, I'm just one of your servants. That is all.
I don't think you actually think that, and I wouldn't want that for you. You should be your own amazing person, Anathema. You've got nothing to hide. You have friends that care about you, people that respect you.
But
I think whenever you're comfortable with it, obviously, you should make sure they understand who you really are.
what if they? What if they don't understand?
Then you help teach them.
Thank you, Tim.
Remember, I'll always be watching over you and all the others who worship the moon. We care for each other and make sure that you continue that care as well.
And will you and you will watch over my friends as well, even though I know they're not as devout as I am.
I don't think they need me to watch over them, but if it'll keep your mind at ease, I'll keep an extra eye on you all.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be okay. I just gotta get through this rough bit with Dawn, and everything's going to be fine afterwards. Oh, also, tell Iona that Sid should be fine to stay and help out around the temple for a bit longer.
Yes, of course.
He's not needed back here. And also, make sure he gets a vacation, and he works way too hard.
Oh, of course. Yes. Anything.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, I feel a lot better. Thank you.
I'm glad. I hope you're able to one day feel comfortable with who you are. Because who you are is a beautiful and amazing person. And I'm sure the world will be really excited to see that side of you. But I also understand that you might not be comfortable sharing that with the world. So it's your decision to make, and I know you'll make the right one. You've made all the correct choices so far.
Oh, phew! Really? Because I've been really worried about that.
Although I'm omniscient, I'm not omnipotent. I can see everything. I don't know where everything's going. So far so good.
Well,
Except for that Yevrin thing, but that'll work itself out.
yeah, I really hope so.
And if it doesn't, then I guess I'll see if Dawn wants to get involved in that.
That would probably be ideal.
Yeah.
Once you've settled everything between one another.
Yeah, once we settle everything.
I wish you the best with that.
Yeah. We're trying to be more hands-off this time around. You already know. Worlds from before. Just a quick run around. In the previous world, the gods did a lot of interfering in things, and
wait, you were there?
Yeah.
So you know, you know all of the robots and everything.
I don't know about that. I
Well,
don't necessarily know what the crystal business is about.
Oh.
Try to look into that, but it's a little hard.
Well, oh,
There's a lot going on. You're aware of that. But
yeah, it's a lot.
yeah, in the last cycle, the gods were a bit more hands-on with the world, and because of that, when tragedy struck and the end came, people were way too reliant on them. So now Don and I, at least I'm trying to be more hands-off. Don recently has been wanting to be a bit more hands-on and more guidey. And I don't think that's right for you mortals. I don't think the will of something that's higher than all of you, or at least perceived to be higher, should be dictating your lives. But
Yeah,
what do I know?
No, I agree. Well, I mean, part of me wishes that, deep down, part of me wishes that you would just, take over so I wouldn't have to make decisions because they're very scary, but I appreciate you and being able to come to you just for guidance alone.
But Anathema, you wouldn't be who you are if I made every decision for you. You'd be who I think you are. And I don't think that that person would be as beautiful as you are. I think you've been doing a great job so far. And I think you and your friends are doing what you believe is right. And I think that's what's right.
Oh, I sure hope that we're doing the right thing.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Keep doing it.
I guess you got a point. Thank you.
And remember, you can turn to me when you need guidance. But you can also turn to your friends. I think they'll have your back as long as you have theirs.
Oh, always. To the end.
To the end. Well, I have some work to get back to. Oh, Discord says hi, by the way.
Really?
Oh, do you have a message for them?
Just that I love you, buddy. And I miss you. And I can't wait to see you again, but I know you're doing very important work and I'm so proud of you.
I'll make sure they hear it. Well, bye! And with that, the presence just kind of returns back to the room. And you feel not alone, but you don't feel that other presence anymore.
Did you just say bye?
Bye.
Bye!
Sorry.
Can't believe we have the hip
So-
parents for gods.
Go.
Oh shit, what was I supposed to tell Iona again? Fuck, figured out.
Make a history check.
something, that guy needs a vacation.
Vacation. Din's got everything under control.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna go tell her. I walk past Cypher. My eyes are a little puffy. Nothing to worry about.
Cypher doesn't say anything, but he definitely raises an eyebrow as you pass by.
Oh, is everything alright, Anathema?
Oh yeah, I just talked to Din. Everything's all right. He's got everything handled. Also, you need a vacation. He just points.
Sid cocks his head. I mean, he's right. You do need a vacation. You've been working really hard, and you literally walked here from Tetia.
Hey, I mean,
Anyways.
we've been doing a lot of walking recently too. It's really good for the calves.
You see Sid pat his calves. Anyways, whenever your friends are ready, we do have something that we'd like to discuss, or I guess I'll be discussing.
Yeah, I mean, we could probably go, out. We can go
Oh,
check.
there's no rush on it. Just whenever everyone's ready and you're back together.
Okay.
Is there anything I can do for you, Anathema?
Oh, no, that's all right. Thank you.
Okay. Well, if you ever need anything, I'm right here. And Iona kind of lowers the veil that she's wearing, and gives you a nice little smile.
And Adam starts sweating. Oh, she's so hot. Runs away.
Oh my god.
Do you actually say that out loud?
No, but I thought it in my mind.
Okay, but it would be funny.
Just thought it very loud.
Thought.
No, I just mumble so hot when I said Emily. Hey Cypher, what's up? I don't know what to say. I'm like awkwardly sweating and like
Cypher, have you
shaking.
collected everyone's magical items that you got from Wallace's tower?
Yes, I've been dutifully casting Identify on each one.
Alright. Memory check. What items did you guys take?
Let's see, there was the white dragon-looking mask.
Mhm.
There was a sword, if Anathema was willing to give the religious sword to me.
No, that was a shard of a sword.
My mistake.
Yes.
Shard of a sword.
Shard of a sword.
Did we take the sword that was in the stone?
Take is a funny word for it. Yeah.
I think
Did we-
a more
did we take
accurate
the
word
sword
is
and the
eat.
stone? Did we? Oh, yes. Okay, never mind.
Ow.
I cannot identify what I do not have.
That is correct.
I took a book, but I didn't take much else.
Viv probably left his bow by the door.
Good. I
Oh,
need to
you didn't take
identify
the
that.
bow?
I did take the bow.
I think
Oh,
you
you
meant
did? Okay.
by
I don't
Yeah,
the
yeah.
door to the temple.
Yeah, different door.
Yeah.
The bow, the mask, the shard. I don't know much what else.
Did
I
you
didn't
take the
any-
coin in the hat? Or Anathema, you took the
That's right.
big hat, right?
I
Yeah.
took the hat.
Ah,
I
the
And then-
forgot.
fat hat.
Let's go.
And
Do
then
we have a list of this stuff? We need to.
I took the dragon coin, so I would have left that
You
with
took-
you.
I think he's
Okay.
just testing us before he just gives it all.
I am
Give me-
testing
give me
you.
my
Also,
list.
if you go into the I
Because
just
I'm looking at the magic items.
I was gonna say that's
section.
what I was looking for. Was
it's not in there. It's under quests, and then if you go into Wallace's tower,
Ah,
I will move those into the magic items if you want me to. Yeah, I'll move them into the magic items afterwards.
okay,
but
gotcha.
you got the blue journal, which is gonna remain in there unless you want me to move it somewhere else. Gaia's celestial blade, and then the bow, a strange magical bow. You
Give me those
Went
sweet
through-
GM notes.
yeah. Shut up.
Copy and paste those.
You shut up. So with Crimson Oak, before making an attack roll, the user can spend X HP and add that to the attack roll, not the damage roll. Where X is equal to or less than their HP. So you can spend any amount of HP as long as you're not going into the negatives, and add that to your next attack roll. So if someone's really low and you want to make sure that you hit them, James, and you still have some health left, you can be like, all right, I'm going to drop 10 HP in order to get a plus 10 to my next attack roll.
Add that to the flowchart of my combat.
I'll do it.
As a side note.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
God.
Hey, if you want to know, it was more complex, but after we talked a bit, I was like, I should not do that.
God help
If
me.
anyone wants to see the original Crimson Oak, I will throw that in there. It was the same mechanic, except options. So let me just insert horizontal line, save
Like
changes.
The idea of like
So-
blood seeping out of the palm of the hand. Is it any like gets absorbed by the wood, and then charges the arrow tip or some shit.
Yeah,
Oh, dear
it's
Lord.
great.
That
But yeah,
was
if you scroll below the line, that was the old Crimson Oak, if you're interested in that. Then going down my list, we have the White Mask. So this cipher, as you have gone and analyzed it, this is not one of the Druid masks. This is the Cracked White Dragon Mask. When you put this mask on, you will gain the following benefits. You do need to attune to it. But while you are wearing no armor, you can add your charisma bonus to your AC. You have a breath weapon that requires a short rest to recharge. While you are below half your maximum HP while wearing the mask, you deal an extra 1d8 cold damage on melee attacks. And as a reaction, you can consume a spell, completely nullifying it. There is no check on this. You just eat the spell. And then, regardless of the spellcaster's level, the mask will then become broken, and you cannot gain any of its abilities until it is repaired.
Whoa.
So,
Deus
if
Ex
there is
Machina.
if there is a high-level caster out there, and they're casting a big spell that could probably kill all of you, you can just eat it.
Let's go.
And then, the Dancing Dragon coin. This one, when a creature is buried with this coin in their possession, they will come back to life after 1d10 days. After they come back to life, they will have 6 months to find and kill whoever delivered the final blow to them. If they succeed, the soul of their murderer is destroyed. If they fail, their soul will be destroyed.
That's a new one.
Oh, wait.
Neato.
Does it tell me? So with identify, it also tells me. Hold on, sorry.
It does say blah 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 blah.
Yeah, it says exactly blah 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 blah. I've put it in the chat twice,
No, it
so you
doesn't.
can know it doubly. Known as property and you can learn whether spells are affecting it. There, if the item was created by a spell, you can learn which spell created it. Have any of these items been created with a spell?
No,
Dang.
because there is no spell in D&D that does any of this.
Rah. With shots.
And then lastly, the Hat of Wizardry.
Yay! That's what I took.
Yeah. So, you can use the hat as a spellcasting focus, and as an action, you can try and cast a wizard cantrip you don't know. Before casting, the user must succeed a DC 10 Intelligence Arcana check, or else the spell is unsuccessful. You can use Collective Knowledge a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus. All charges are regained on a long rest, or half as much, rounded down on a short rest.
So I can use a wizard spell as a cleric. Let's go.
I mean, if you really wanted to, but I'm not gonna lie, this thing's pretty useless when you have me around.
Okay, except shut up. I want it.
It's
That
all
says
yours.
I want to be a wizard.
At
I
least
want to
match
be
your
like
horns.
you. I could do
I
it
wanna-
better.
I want to walk like you. I want to talk like you. Oh,
I
and then
honestly
also,
doubt that, but if you ever want to prove me wrong, go for it. I'm going to return the other items to them.
I'm gonna be the wizard now.
Anathema, did you let Cypher cast Identify on the Moonstained Blade?
Oh, can you, Cypher?
I mean, I can, but you have to allow me to.
Mm-hmm.
Shoo! Bless me. Anathema has a little bitch sneeze. Where's my info on the Moonstained Blade?
Well, you need to tell me if you're willing to allow me to identify it.
Yeah.
Okay,
thought
I'm
I said
going to
that.
cast Identify on the Moonstone Blade.
Okay.
Give it.
Give it.
Treasures you have. Okay, so you don't learn any history about it. That's fine.
Thanks.
The Moonstained Blade. Right now, in its current state, if you wrap something around it, you can probably use it as a dagger, and it will deal 1d4 piercing plus 1d12 holy damage.
Wait,
So what'd it
holy-
do?
Is
Hold
that,
on.
yeah, is that radiant? Is that...
Holy or radiant?
It is holy.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
It puts a hole in them.
Ah,
Panic.
yes. I understand.
1d4 plus 1d. You said 8?
1d12.
1d12. So
Oh.
a minimum of 2 damage and a maximum of 16.
That's not that's not adding in your dex modifier.
Listen, man, maybe you don't have dex. Don't patronize.
That's fair.
Not
you
everyone
could be like
is
Elise and have a
cool.
negative in dex.
Or a negative in strength. Is it a finesse weapon?
Yeah, everything. Yeah, you consider it like a dagger. It's basically like a shiv.
And I don't know how often you plan on shanking people with this, but if you do, it will deal. Honestly, it's weird. Whatever. I'm used to things doing radiant or brilliant white light kind of damage. This is something else.
Oh.
Cypher kind of very
It's connected with
gingerly
Din,
tosses it over towards Anathema without looking to see if Anathema's ready to catch it or if he even will catch it. And just goes, have
Also,
fun.
with the
I
identify
will roll for
cipher, go for it, dex save. With the identify cipher, although it doesn't say this, I'm just gonna give it to you guys.
Oh, I can
This is one
it.
of 6 pieces.
one of 6 pieces. Okay.
Also, I don't know where the other pieces might be, but there's about 5 other pieces that you don't have.
That's a lot of pieces.
Yeah, that's good enough to catch it.
Yeah, baby. I
If
didn't
you
cut my hand open.
if you remember correctly, Anathema, you got a vision when you first picked up the piece of a up in some snowy region, a hilt with the like faintest bit of the blade itself still poking out of the ground. It looked to be similar, but it's
Oh,
somewhere where
yeah.
there's a lot of snow.
That's scary. I don't like the cold.
It is pretty cold.
Oh, that's chilly. Well, maybe I could find all the other pieces. Wishful thinking. Where, Cypher? Where did the others go?
I was a little occupied. I didn't. Last I checked, Viv and Elise had taken a step outside. I don't know what they were.
Oh, okay. Well,
I was about to go check on them.
Yeah, let's go see what they're doing. Cause Iona asked to talk to all of us when we get a chance.
Oh, all right. Let's see if they're up for it. What time of the day is it? I can't remember.
If you go outside, you can see.
I'm outside. What day?
Oh my
What
gosh.
time of the day is
You're
it?
outside. It looks like it's getting close to night. Around evening time, the sun is starting to set.
All right. We should make rest for the night soon.
Yeah, but I gotta stay up. Just cause I want to.
Just
And sit by the fountain.
and no other reason.
No, just cause I want to.
You're just going to sit around for 12 hours?
Yeah, but by the fountain. It's calming.
Can I incite that?
Sure.
That some don't sound right.
Hmm.
What's my insight? Oh,
Maybe
it's
I
not
just
bad.
want to
It's
sit by a fountain. Cyber.
not- 9. I saw that 16. Rip.
Anathema, what is your
Oh,
just deception
pull up my
score? You don't
thing.
have to roll deception,
Yeah. just have to
unless
pull
you
up my
want
Unless his
to.
charisma is negative, I don't think it's.
wait, no.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, no. Deception
Yeah.
is.
All right,
No, that's
Anathema,
not good
knock
enough.
yourself out.
wasn't asking permission.
So, how are the both of you doing?
Lisa's digging a hole right now.
Is everything all right?
Are you gonna pee in there?
No,
You can-
No.
but I think we should leave some things behind.
I think we should pee in the hole.
Please
I-
don't.
leave some things. What did you have in mind?
Well, we decided to make a grave.
I suppose I should get rid of this.
Wait.
As Cypher pulls out the skull.
Did
of
someone
Barry.
die?
Yeah,
God.
anathema.
When? We were only in there for like a few minutes.
Vith just kind of looks at you and just kind of shakes his head and looks back at the grave. I don't think I have anything left of hers. She never.
I have this ring.
Yourself, get in the hole.
Does Elise wear the armor that Eleanor had?
Yeah. She pulls out a ring with Vith's family crest on it. I have this.
Yeah, that seems like it'd be fine if you're willing to let go of it.
If it wasn't so attached to the sword, I would leave it as well, but
Yeah, that's the ring's totally fine.
and about 6 inches down in the ground, I'll place the signet ring.
Is this what I think it is?
Unless you have
Yes,
a better
Cypher,
spot.
it's a hole. Sorry.
This is a grave for Eleanor, isn't it?
Thought it would be nice.
Yeah.
This is long overdue, honestly.
Oh, wait,
I-
so
Oh,
I
God,
don't
I
know
feel-
why to give her any proper rights.
It's what I was thinking.
It's what she deserves.
Definitely.
Oh, guys. It's making me tear up.
Beth, do you want to cover it over?
Yeah, I will.
If things had gone differently, I believe I would have been the one occupying that hole. I still don't know why she decided to save me instead of herself.
It's who she was. I could never get her to really do much for herself.
I don't believe I ever told you, but when we first went to the inn in Torna, I spoke with her before we went in after we wrapped up the little rat problem. And I told her she needs to take better care of herself. And that her self-sacrifice could get her in major trouble. And that we would try to watch out for each other.
It's the same I've always tried to tell her. But... well,
Do you think she had any regrets? Or do you think this is how she would have wanted it to be?
she seemed strangely at peace when she said her final words to me. At least I think.
I know we haven't gone out of our way to try to find anybody to notify about her death. Does she have anyone close? Any family members that should be notified?
Well, would probably be going back where I came from, but I don't. I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but I know someone should know. Definitely them.
Well, taking care of ourselves then. Then to taking care of each other.
Right. With that being said, I don't know about the rest of you, but I don't think going to the front lines and chasing after Yevrin immediately is our best move. Especially with self-preservation in mind.
You'd probably be right.
Yeah, we'll need stronger
I believe
weapons, stronger bodies.
The best move from here is to garner allies, find weapons, magic, anything. Bolster our strength. Because I believe if we tried to go after her now, we may die futilely. Might as well dig another 4 graves today.
We need practice too.
For sure. Oh, hold on. Was there something that...
What are you looking for?
Oh, never mind. I thought I had something in my inventory that I don't actually. Never mind.
What were you looking for?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I was gonna check my inventory to see if I had anything from Eleanor to also put in the hole. I do not.
I will spend 2 charges to create a small flower.
Aw.
Bright pink and white flower.
Aw.
Dang, I was looking to see if I had a spell to do that.
Right in
Just
the
have
spot
thorny
where
vines meant to hurt people, so that's better.
right in the spot where we left the ring. Who knows? Maybe it'll grow into a patch when we get back.
It's really nice. And he just kind of stoops down over it. And wherever you've ended up, I hope you're resting well. And stands back up.
With all of that, give me another straight D20 roll, Viv.
Whatever you're doing, you're trying it.
I'm trying it. We're just gonna see if roll 20 wants it to happen or not.
Oh, I know. Spend
Dude.
some blood to make it roll better.
I literally failed 3 death saves in IRL D&D last night. Nothing likes me, but I'll try it anyway.
Hey, that could change. Or it won't.
Mhm.
Or it won't.
Actually, you know what? I'll do this. Give me a quick second. I need to grab something. I was trying to make this happen, and here I was, not ready for it. That's how much faith you can feel I have.
In my
Viv.
shitty rolls.
For a singular moment, you feel an embrace. And then,
Aw.
just as quick as it came, it left.
He's just wide-eyed for a second, and then shakes his head a little. You know you're all right then.
I know this.
So,
I know this is tough for all of us, but maybe we should try and cook something tonight instead of eating rations. I mean, we have others here as well, so.
I could try to hunt something.
That'd be nice. Have a
That's
small
what I'm
feast.
good at.
Celebrate a little bit, right?
I'm sure I could get something.
Ooh, I could go out and forage for like a side dish or something.
I guess I'll go look for water then. There's gotta be a well around here, right?
And then, Anathema, you said that Iona had something to tell all of us, right?
Oh yeah,
Did she?
We gotta go talk to Iona real quick.
Is it urgent?
No, not even a little bit. I don't think. That's what she said.
Then maybe
no,
we
in
get
that
everything
case-
together. Have a nice
Alright,
meal.
see
Yeah,
what
we'll
I
get
can
ready
do.
and then we could talk to her over dinner.
Yeah,
Dinner.
dinner.
I didn't mean to say it like that, but it's funny.
Cool.
I will wait here, I suppose. There's not a whole lot I can contribute.
Don't worry about it. Well-
Cypher just sits down on the stairs with a book.
Well, I need to be in a quiet space for what I'm doing, so I just go somewhere else.
Yeah. You want to give me a survival check real quick
I
as
shall.
you make your way out into the woods?
Make your way.
Because the Moon Temple is fairly a fair distance away from the town itself. Nothing impossible.
Mhm.
Also, Chevy in the cart is in the area. Or no, did you guys leave Chevy in the cart back at town?
What we have?
Probably not.
Okay, Chevy and the cart are around. Hey, that's actually pretty good.
Nice.
You're able, as you're kind of like stalking through the woods, memories and it's like second nature for you going out hunting, as you're creeping through, going through some underbrush, and you come to a small little grove with a stream kind of trickling through it, and you see turned kind of away from you is a deer just kind of drinking at the water.
Deja vu.
It doesn't seem to have noticed you yet.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Okay, that's not. Okay, I seeing if I had anything to help me make sure I land a shot on it. Otherwise, it running away scares the others. So
You have a
The
new bow.
fucking Red Dead moment.
shut up. I mean, it's accurate. That does happen.
But you have a new bow that should
Nice.
help, right?
Yeah.
That's true. I'm assuming
you
Cypher
wanna-
probably gave it back? Question mark.
No.
Mine now.
Yes, I would assume he gave it back to you.
I would. He came out, didn't he?
Cypher, did you give back Blood Oak to
Oh, of course I did. I handed everyone back their magical items.
Take nasty.
Crimson
Okay.
Oak? Do you want to spend 36 hit points in order
No,
to
I don't
make sure you
actually.
hit this deer?
Oh man, a natural 45.
Beth, you look rough! Holy shit!
It trampled me. No. I
There was a bear.
so I can add like
No.
any amount to hit, right?
Any as long as you will not go negative in health.
Okay. Probably just gonna add like a. Hey, does it count for temporary hit points? Because I still have those.
Temporary hit points should be gone by now.
Probably. I was
Right?
just wondering.
Temporary hit points go away on a long rest.
Yeah.
Depends on who it's from and when it happened, but yes.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. All right. He's just gonna use just 5 to make sure he hits this deer.
Okay. And to answer that question, by the way, no, it has to be your hit points.
Okay. Well, it's good to know.
Yep. So make your bow shot.
Alright.
And we'll add a +5.
Add 5. You didn't need it. You're able. Again, all this is just your reflexes kicking back in, and you actually feel really proud of yourself because you're able to draw back your bow, line it up, and look, kind of shifting yourself through the brush a bit to get a better angle at a major artery of the deer. You loose the arrow after you feel some blood kind of trickle out of your hand. Make sure you take away those 5 HP.
Yeah.
And the arrow cleanly goes into the neck of the deer, and it just collapses.
That's what it does. Ow. Fine. So the deer is like just dead, right?
Yep.
All right. Just goes over and kind of. How big is the deer? Can he pick it up?
Deer, according to D&D, are medium creatures. So yes, but you will be walking at half speed back.
That's fine.
You just kind of like lift it up over your shoulders, and you have it on them.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's fine.
And begin your slow trek back. It's not a very large deer, but it will definitely feed all of you, including Iona and Sid, maybe. You don't know how big of an appetite Sid has.
Go back out if needed.
I don't know, you might be able to hunt a rabbit later on.
Yeah.
Anathema, Elise, are you all just waiting for this to come back? You're going out foraging? All right,
I'm gonna go foraging.
Give me that nature check.
Sec.
Nature
check. Where's my?
Just Seinfeld.
Wait, can it be survival? You can say
Sure.
no. Hey, let's go. That's better.
All right. Yeah, you're able to find some wild berries that you know are not poisonous. And
Well, I'm guessing, but
no, with the 15,
Oh,
you
good,
know these
thank God.
berries aren't poisonous. I was hoping for the nature check and you to roll low on that, so that way I can say you got some fun mystery berries, but no. You rolled well.
so then I should have done the nature check.
No, it's fine. You rolled well. You get
Yippee.
rewarded. So yeah, you find some nice berries. Some like miscellaneous herbs. You don't entirely know what they are, and most people grow herbs. Not really sure about wild ones, but it could work.
Yeah, it could work. We'll make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks at some plants. Ah, hell yeah, herbs.
Oh, yeah, just literally
Herbs.
just walks 2 feet in front of the building. Oh, look at all these herbs, guys.
It's just like crabgrass or something.
I was just about to say,
No,
sorry
it's
for
poison
looks at it.
ivy.
That's crabgrass.
This
Yes,
is a
I found
nice
some
bush.
herbs.
Starts
Yeah,
biting a leaf.
Literally just walks up to a tree outside. Oh my god, some herbs, guys.
It's lichen.
Can you believe you could eat this stuff?
And
It's
then,
like when you're like 6 and you start like gnawing on grass and shit. Sorry, go on.
and then Eleanor will grab some water from, I assume there's a well nearby.
Is it not that
Well.
Ah.
No, no, no.
simple?
Would
Yeah.
you
Good,
like
I'm
to
glad you
fetch
said it.
some water from the well?
I will, whatever this well
There's-
has in store for me.
There's a bucket with the
Where is
rope.
that bird?
attached to it that you can crank down into the well.
Ah, yes.
Is this filled with chain? What in the world? Just dumps out. Okay. Here goes.
All right. Give me just a straight D20.
Roll for well water.
You crank it down, and you're pulling it back up, and it kind of gets stuck a little bit, and then you heft it a bit, and you keep cranking and cranking and cranking, and the water you bring back up is immaculate.
Oh shit.
It is like practically, for us, practically not pure H2O, but very clean drinking water.
Wow. This thing shouldn't be so overgrown. Well, I will take it back, and I assume there's something to fill it a pot with.
Yeah.
And...
It's well, I mean, like the bucket itself, it's on like a little hook that you lift it up and off.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I'll go prepare something for us to start making a stew or something, however we want.
Awesome. Yeah, a nice venison and mystery herb berry stew.
Bitchin'. Have I made it back, or am I still
Yeah, you've
hauling
made
a
it back by
carcass?
now.
Cool.
Your legs are starting to get a little bit sore, but you can tough it out.
Your leg.
Hello? Yeah, my leg.
Okay,
Singular.
your leg and your thigh.
I think I got a new joint in there somewhere.
Okay.
Oh no, it is like no, that is part of it. Never mind.
Yeah. For those who haven't seen, Vith does have a prosthetic foot.
Yeah, prosthetic leg goes past his knee.
Goes
Yep.
burr.
Hey, go
Prosthetic leg go burr.
Go bird.
All right. Ow, where the hell am I putting it? Oh shit. What? Okay. It's the rain.
I mean,
Ah.
you got one.
I did. It's heavy. Oh fuck it, and he just sets it down.
Looks like it. Okay, good luck with that.
I can pick it up again. I just need a minute.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What's that supposed to mean? Now get back here.
I'm not dying. There. No, you look like you have it handled.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my joints, though, are acting up so hard. I'm going to sit
Oh, you
inside
can
and read
talk,
my
can't
book.
you?
Oh, Cypher, do you want to sit on the pillows over here? It's probably more comfortable.
I appreciate the gesture, but no.
Okay then.
Oh, you're going to talk? Okay. Sorry, I probably smell like carcass. My bad.
I really thought you were just gonna say cock. I'm so sorry.
No, no, I would not. Dead deer. I said dead deer. We're just gonna go with that.
All right. I know. Do we have somewhere we can prepare something, or should we do that outside?
Right now we've been doing a lot of our cooking outside. We still need to be able to set up a good place for an oven, get a chimney installed.
Do you mind if it's on the stonework, or should we do it off the path?
Oh, the stonework's fine. It's easy enough to clean.
Okay.
And she kind of wiggles her fingers. We have magic for that.
We do. All right.
Right.
Cypher, I know you just sat down, and I hate to move your aching bones, but
So then why would you?
well, I guess you're not getting anything then. Sorry.
Grumpy.
What are you
Cypher,
making?
can you give me?
Dear.
What is it?
Some form of deer. Get out here.
Some deer.
Rhymes.
Have deer.
All right. If you need a fire, I can provide one.
Oh, that would be useful.
Thank you.
All right. Do you have a pyre ready or a spit roast? What's the plan here?
I was thinking we make a stew. I mean, look at this. This water's practically perfect. We maybe need to boil it first. We can just slap it in there and...
Are you talking about the fountain?
No. I have the pot that is right in front of you. In front of me, even.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. It's right here.
My mistake.
Totally.
Oh yes, the
Give me a
pot.
second.
That's right here. No,
It's
no, no.
yeah,
don't-
right
don't-
there.
No, yeah. No, yeah. There's a pot right there. Yeah, there's a
Pot.
pot right there. There you
Pot.
go.
Yep.
Yeah,
There's
right
the
there.
pot
Right there.
full of water.
That's a nice pot.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Good,
all
nice.
right. No, is that pot not good enough?
No,
for you
no,
guys?
wait, no.
Yeah, here. You guys want a side facing pot? There you go.
The JPEG looking.
We've been downgraded. Oh.
I'm gonna go cut this thing up.
All right. I'll.
Okay, we'll get this timer started.
Sure. I can get him.
I guess it'd be easier up here, wouldn't it? Alright.
Anathema, make sure you go invite them. They're entirely welcome to this as well.
Fireball.
Oh yeah, of course. But here's all the things that I collected. I just like shove like a bunch
Ah,
of like
Yep.
a little
that's-
bag of berries and leaves and shit at you.
Yep, that one's not
For the-
edible.
for the
That one's not
for the
edible. That
stew.
one's not edible. That one's not edible. Oh,
That one's edible.
that one works.
Hey, I found some edible ones. Some keyword.
Some edibles? Question mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No,
Now I
that-
guess. You guys wanna campfire or something, so that way this can actually cook or whatever.
Oh shit, we do have to cook it.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah. Gosh, you guys
Oh,
are
that
so
attitude.
needy tonight.
I know.
Let me just there and then oh look at that. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Look at that. Campfire.
Well,
Guess you want
If-
some water in there to boil.
Ball.
ball.
Oh yes,
Here we go.
ball.
It's the only spherical water that I
I
have.
suppose
around.
you
Singular
want to
drop.
eat food too, don't you?
Oh,
Oh
God.
yeah,
Consume,
right.
bitches.
consume sustenance.
I guess you guys want to live here, eat food.
What was that?
It was a tiny food truck.
Oh.
I typed in food. That was the first thing that popped up.
That's funny.
Anyways,
Stew, perhaps.
get rid of the orb of water. But yeah, there you go. We got a nice little campfire going. And Iona and Sid, wanted to follow the commotion as their previous conversation never began. But yeah, they just kind of come out and watch. I like to think Sid does step up to try like offer to stir
Alright, hey,
if
you
you will
want.
let him.
Go ahead.
Shrugs and starts stirring the stew so that way the rest of you guys can talk.
So, Anna, you had something to say?
Yeah. I guess this is mostly just looking forward for all of you. And Cypher, I know you in particular were, when we first met, against becoming a moon hunter, but as for the rest of you, a lot has happened, and if you don't want to continue along that path, it's not something that you're forced into. Even if you accept now but decide later on in your life that this lifestyle isn't for you, it's not something that you need to feel obligated to. But with all you've done for Torna, I really feel like this would be beneficial for all of us. And if you would accept, I would gladly have you as my hunters.
Elise will look at this and wait for him to speak.
Oh. I mean, I thought I still was one.
If you want to be. Again, a lot has happened since you first made that decision.
No, you're correct. I don't see why not. I mean, at first I made the decision just because my friend had, but if it's really for the good of others, then I don't see anything wrong with joining still.
Alright. Can you come over here a moment?
Of course.
And may I know your full name?
It's been a while since I've said it. Vithrius Abernathy.
Vithrius Abernathy.
Have I
Huh?
heard that name out loud before?
Make me a history check.
Oh, Waters. And you know I'm good at those because
Uh-huh.
I have a big brain.
Yeah, but are your
Big
dice
brain.
good? Oh!
Again.
Tell me everything about you. Who's your granddad? Who's your granddad's mistress?
No, you're not getting that much.
This is a sham. I want to speak to your manager.
You're not getting that much because I don't have that much. All right.
Well then,
Cipher.
yes.
Vithrius Abernathy. Vithrius Abernathy. Where have you? Abernathy is one of the major provinces in the Old Crown. Abernathy is one of the greatest exports of silver due to a strange occurrence within the local mountain range. You remember a big, like, ginormous mountain that scholars had been studying for quite some time. It's surrounded by these beautiful woods that firbolgs inhabit. And in the Abernathy family lineage, you remember that they had come to an accord with the firbolgs. They would help protect their lands, protect their forests, protect the areas around it. And these were old elves. And through that protection, they would be allowed free reign and ownership of the land. It would be a mutual thing between the two species, where firbolgs and elves would coexist with each other. Elves eventually learned about the richness of the mountains, and wanting to prove their superiority over the dwarves, began constructing these elaborate mining expeditions into it, bringing out silver. And practically all silver coins made in the world are Abernathian silver. And so that makes sense. Vith coming from Abernathy, with a firbolg, especially since you haven't seen any around here, that man is some form of royalty.
What the fuck? Am I being punked?
Something wrong?
Yes, but it hardly matters. Sorry for interrupting.
No?
Don't mind me, I just have some things to mull over.
Vithrius Abernathy, you have pledged yourself to be a humble servant of the moon. Do you fully understand what that entails?
I maybe do for a little reminder, but I've got an idea.
You are not to pledge yourself to the moon. You're to pledge yourself to the world the moon watches over. For it is only with kindness, grace, humility, and love for the land itself that it not only will heal, but grow stronger. Through kindness and love and cooperation, we are able to become greater than what we are. And although the phases of the moon may obscure itself, although you, your kin, and those who come after you might hide aspects of your life, you are always a part of this world. And so, we give to you this pen in hopes that you will be able to guide it to not a dark future, but one that is bright and joyful. Do you accept these charges?
I accept.
And she kind of leans forward, and on the lapel of your overcoat pins this crescent moon pin onto you. It's made of this elegant marbled silver and metal that is pure white, like nothing you've ever seen before. And it kind of reminds you of that pendant you received in the original letter that Iona had left for you all, except a bit smaller, and instead of having a chain around it, it is now pinned to you. This is a symbol of your conviction. With it, you should be able to travel anywhere in the world. And as long as you are providing the kindness and warmth that is expected of a moon hunter, the world in turn will share with you that kindness. May your days be long and fruitful, and may your nights be peaceful so that you may rest your mind.
Thank you. I shall do my best.
No, thank you. Anathema, I guess we'll turn to you next. You're already a lunar priest, so I'm sure you know the duties, and at least were listening to what I was saying beforehand.
Oh God, yes, of course. I take this very seriously.
Of course, I wouldn't expect any less. Do you still accept swapping your current title from priest to moon hunter?
Oh, absolutely. It's an honor.
Very well. I guess I'll just give you the pen. I was going to ask for your necklace in return, but we don't need that. You can hold on to it. Hopefully it'll be a good memento of your past.
Thank you so much.
No. Thank you. I really appreciate all the work you've done.
Oh, it's been an emotional day for me. Thank you. Just start fucking crying.
Sid kind of stops stirring. He is 3 feet tall, so a lot shorter than you, and he just kind of pats your side in an attempt to comfort you, and then goes back to stirring.
Thanks, little buddy. You deserve a vacation.
He doesn't acknowledge the "you deserve a vacation" part. You have a feeling he really enjoys his job and refuses to take one. Cypher, I know the question was originally posed to you and you refused at the time, but I would like to know if it's changed.
I still don't fully suppose I grasp the concept of what a moon hunt does.
Okay.
Onto the moon. No.
What? No, we don't do that. We don't hunt our god. What aspects of it is still confusing to you?
I suppose what it is a moon hunter is meant to accomplish, whether or not this oath is binding to what extent.
I don't think you're gonna get a contract if you're looking for one.
To answer your first question, the expectations are that as long as you display this pin out to the world, people can expect to turn to you and ask for help if they need it. That you have an obligation to the people of this world, regardless of who they are, what they've done, that if they need help and it is a help that will benefit the world, you will do everything in your power to help. As for a binding contract, as long as you display that pin, you are expected to fulfill those duties. You're expected to help people as best you can, regardless of your stake in their despair. That you are expected to, and you don't have to change your person. I know you're a very stern man. You don't have to become some bubbly, always happy person. But you are expected to try your best when someone comes to you in their hour of need. And that if you are unable to help them, you can at least guide them in a direction that they'll be able to seek help.
The sentiment is reassuring, but I'm afraid in the direction that I'm headed that I could end up doing more harm than good, depending on how things go. My intent is to uncover the magics of this world and teach it for future generations, even if it means that I bring about my own demise in uncovering what may be dangerous magics to be avoided.
But you're still acting in your best faith possible. You're doing what you perceive to be good for the world in the long term. Is that correct?
I would say that's correct.
Then that's all the Moon Hunter is expected to do. Again, with this job, sometimes there is someone that is extremely dangerous and they need to be put down. Their life can endanger the world itself, and their mere existence is a threat to the safety of the world around it. We wouldn't expect you to try and find some solution that could put the rest of the world in peril. I understand that what you're saying is you might uncover something that could lead to the destruction of the world, but your intent isn't to destroy the world. Your intent is to help it maintain its knowledge and make sure that knowledge is accessible by as many people as possible to make sure that it's not forgotten, correct?
I would say that is a good summation.
I don't think that goes against being a moon hunter. As long as in those pursuits you don't actively seek to destroy the world.
In the instance it's somebody who may be a danger to the world, but has useful information, useful knowledge, I don't know that I would immediately go for their demise as opposed to keeping them alive to gain that knowledge.
Again, that is the decision for you to make in the moment. I'm speaking broadly here, mostly because there's so many facets to this world that it's hard to just, say and go through every possible scenario. But it's a trust system that the people who see you wear this pin trust that whatever you intend to do is going to be for the betterment of the world. And
I
we are
suppose at
Go
this
ahead.
very moment in time, I do not fully trust myself. If I can gain my own trust that I will not do the wrong thing, I may reconsider.
Very well.
That may be tomorrow, that may be a week from now.
Even if it's 10 years from now, we will still welcome you with open arms.
For now, I will do my best to help whoever is a moon hunter, though I deny the position itself.
Very well.
'Cause at
That
the
is your
moment,
decision to make.
I'm currently
Cringe.
cursed and could possibly lose my sense of self at any point in time, and
Oh, as you say that, give me a wisdom saving throw.
yeah, that's fantastic, thank you. Yeah.
Please be good. It is 13.
Your ears feel weird. You're like able to hear a lot clearer than before.
Mm.
And you see Iona gets kind of a weird look on her face. Okay.
I have some
but-
things I need to deal with before I'm willing to commit to something.
Very well. Whenever you're ready, we shall be ready as well.
But for the time being, you may consider me an ally.
We appreciate it. And Eleanor? Or Elise, I'm sorry.
The woman who stood before you.
That was not your answer.
Look at Vith. Look at Anathema.
It's up to you.
Oh, I see how it is. Don't look at
Off of everything you've heard tonight, the duties that'll be required of you, and the decisions that your friends made, remember, this is your choice. Don't let their decisions weigh in yours. If you feel like you're willing to accept these responsibilities and live with the consequences of this choice, then we will gladly have you. But if you don't feel like you're ready, and she kind of looks back to Cypher, this is something that can wait.
I do not feel that I'm here on some sheer coincidence. That it was happenstance that I should stand before you again and make a similar choice. From what I've heard of Eleanor, I think she was right. That the people who were around her need to be protected. And that she should do everything she can to do that. And if I
Very
can
well.
extend that same courtesy to everyone around me, I think I want that.
Very well. And there's a bit of hesitation as she goes to put the pin on you and say the rites. And it's not out of any lack of trust. It's not out of any lack of belief that you'll be able to do the right thing. It's more like this was intended for someone else. And with that person's passing, so too does it pass on to another. And as you look down at your pin specifically, it seems to be a bit older. And where some of the white is on it, there seems to be a little bit of blood stained on it that wasn't able to come off, no matter what was done. She goes and says the rites, takes a step back. Well, I guess there's one more person to ask. She looks back at Beatrix. You'd mentioned earlier while they were off that you don't know much about this world, and you'd come from an older one, but I think we should wait before fully anointing you as a hunter. I think you still need to figure out who you are and why you're here. But if you're willing to help them, like you said before, I'm sure they'd be happy to have you. As you all have now, not only have you become moon hunters, but you now can take along fellow hunters like Beatrix or other NPCs that you find out there. Remember the Torna thing? That still happens. I hope by showing Amelia back in town that, you've recruited a new merchant. You can also recruit people to come along on quests with you, and they can give out special bonuses. And now you will also have access to Beatrix. If you want to look through all abilities, there aren't many. But under the Mythic Actions section, that is going to be where the person's special party member ability thing. It's just kind of a passive buff that will help you all out. And so with Beatrix, she's able to keep watch for you guys and scare off any low-level monsters, which is why when you were traveling with Typhon, Beatrix, you didn't have to make survival checks at night, or there weren't any encounters.
Oh.
Because he was playing defense for you guys. Because, I mean, think about it. You're, a monster out in the wilderness, and there's just this glowing light that's making weird noises at you. You're not gonna mess with that.
Accurate.
But, again, you might be able to find stronger people out there. And Nathan, I know your horror stories about Persona Q. Don't worry, even if you're not taking someone with you, they will kind of level up alongside you. They'll gain more HP, they'll gain other abilities, and they might also go off on their own journeys.
Lovely.
Lovely.
Lovely, isn't it? Sorry.
And,
Lovely.
Beatrix kind of steps forward and gives a slight bow. That is... Or wait, no, I need my cup. Yeah, there we go. That is, if you all would have me. I knew your past selves, or at least what I think are your past selves, but if you don't trust me, if you don't think that I should be tagging along, I completely understand.
No, I kind of want you along. I kind of want to hear more about this whole past selves shit.
If it's what you want, we're happy to have you.
Thank you. Again, I don't entirely know what I want right now, but I know this is at least a path forward. It's difficult staying in a malaise of not really knowing who you are or what you want to do, so having a direct option is always nice.
I'm sure there'll always be something to do with us around.
Appreciated. Sadly, I can't partake in the stew. I think I still have some things I need to stew on myself, so I'll be inside if you need me.
Of course.
And she just kind of walks in and goes back to sitting in her corner.
Well, the food should be ready by now. And
See, Sid hold up a finger. He goes with the ladle, gives it a little taste, smacks his maw, and then gives a thumbs up.
we've got a seal of approval then.
Very good. I'm just good at the hunting part, not really the other end of it.
Not the moon pie.
More like
Yeah, no, the
making
moon
something
part
that-
is my thing. Come on now.
Oh, look at that. We have a moon and a hunter.
I mean,
No,
more like the
we
part where
make
you
quite a
try
good
not
team.
to make something that will make someone vomit.
Oh. I mean, we can work on that, right?
I don't know how to do that. Not make someone vomit, that is.
Food poisoning's not fun.
Well.
Well, don't worry.
Go ahead.
If something happens, I do have magic that can help with that a bit.
I'm sure.
Lesser respiration works wonders on stomach aches.
And that would work, wouldn't it?
Well, Cypher,
Mm.
are we off to the woods tomorrow?
Yes, if I will go into the Feywild, I do not ask that you join me. It is a very dangerous place where anything can happen.
I think we're just gonna let you do it by yourself.
Right?
I mean,
Oh,
it would be the
I was
wisest
hoping we could do
decision.
that, actually.
What's wrong? What's your deal with him?
No, it's not him specifically. I just don't want to go there. It's scary.
It would be the wisest decision. If something happens to me, then all of you are still fine. Last time that we meddled with beast lords, one of us died.
Well, we've learned since then, I'd hope.
We weren't as prepared.
But it's... You... This is something that I brought up about myself. I can't have any of you getting hurt because of my idiocy.
Well, hunters, I guess we have our first assignment.
No,
Protect
no.
Cypher
This is
as he
no.
enters the woods. Seems like he could use some help.
Exactly.
And you see
Sorry.
Iona look back at you, Cypher, lower her veil, and there is a big shit-eating grin on her face.
Listen, you are only just now starting to rebuild your group. The last thing you want is to lose all of them because they got stuck in the Feywild of all places.
If we needed people around here 24/7, you guys wouldn't be hunters.
Oh man, if it's for moon hunting duties, I guess I have to come, right?
And if we lost our
tough.
brightest ally, then what would we do?
Be right fucked, honestly.
Oh,
Come
he's the
now.
tactician?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but I could do a wizard spell now, just to be clear, guys.
And a teacher.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
That is true. I do need to be taught.
well,
And
he seems like
as
someone...
the tactician, I would say I'm not important enough to risk yourselves. This
Oh.
is my shit.
Don't even with the importance thing. You are just as important as the rest of us here. If not, sometimes more.
Listen, I'm only
Okay, well,
cursed
don't boost
because
his ego too much.
I'm only cursed because I put on a mask. I didn't know what it did. And if I hadn't...
Try all you want. I'm still following you.
Well, that is a very good trait to have, Vith. Persistence.
I think I'm just stubborn, but that too.
I would call it persistence. It sounds better that way.
I think stubborn falls on Cypher for now.
Also, Cypher, are you going to join
Ooh,
us?
what
And
am
Iona
I?
holds out a goal to you.
Sure.
Just kind of sits down crisscross, kind of looking down.
Crisscross
at the room.
applesauce specifically.
Spoons in the bowl.
Well, I really appreciate this, you guys.
Yes.
But maybe we should try to also get some sleep as well. We wouldn't want to be unprepared for protecting Cypher.
Oh, come now.
Yes. Do you all have bedrolls?
Probably. I was.
I think
Cypher, you can take the bed itself.
I don't need.
Just has this like persistent, not grin, grimace.
Trust me, I would be a terrible head priest of a temple if I did not offer my guest the only bed that we have right now.
Oh, you can sleep out here with us. I don't think it's gonna
Oh,
rain
I was-
anytime soon.
I mean, I was going to say we all set up sleeping rolls in the temple room.
Ah,
Oh, slumber party.
it feels a little stuffy in there. I don't know.
I mean, if you prefer the wilderness, go for it.
always likes being outside.
Well, I'm gonna go pick a corner, I guess.
Alright.
I
Sid,
suppose
I'm
so.
taking care of dishes this time. And he just kind of gets up and starts walking away. He's great. I love having him around here, but he needs to learn how to take a break.
Maybe he will one day, hopefully.
He needs to learn how to accept a break, if anything. He doesn't do well and just gets irritated and goes off and sulks in a corner instead of doing
Take-
something that he wants to do.
True. I mean, Din himself said the same.
Oh my gosh.
Even
It
a
really
god
is
is
that
telling
bad.
him,
Anyway, Vith, is there anything I can help you with?
I think I'm fine. I've got a roll and everything. Don't worry about me.
If I may, there is something that you might have more information on than I do.
Huh? What's that?
Cypher's going to pull out the Everbright lantern and pull out the scale from Dawn out of the inside of the lantern.
Where'd you find this?
Fuck, I don't remember.
Uh,
I wanted to say it was inside the mansion. Inside
If I-
that.
yeah, if I
room.
remember correctly, that was Lazaroth Mansion.
That's, I wanted to say it was the Lazaroth mansion. Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
was the scale from there?
The scale was inside the lantern.
The lantern, yeah.
Oh.
I think so. Did I put the Everbright lantern in?
Everbright lantern is. I was just looking for it.
There's a search feature.
Lazaroth Manor loot. Everbright lantern.
Yep. Where'd you? So in the old Lazaroth Manor. Huh.
Does that mean anything to you?
No, he was rich enough to be able to buy one of these. I mean, Dawn shed scales, just like Din, and I hate saying this, other lizards that you might find throughout the world, they do need to shed their skin every now and then, and the scales that Dawn pops off have this extra magical essence to them. Din's is the same, but it's moonlight, so it's not as bright. And it does last until the scale itself burns itself up. So that's a good decade, century that you got there.
That was going to be my follow-up question. Good to know.
And Cypher starts writing something in his journal.
Just make sure that, the shielding for it doesn't break off, or else you'll never be able to turn it off.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
I could make a reinforced one down the road. Maybe find another use
I mean,
for
if you
it,
find a
but-
good artificer, they can probably get a way to just kind of nullify the magic inside, so that way it's not burning itself and you get even more time out of it.
Wonder if I could optimize it, make it into more of a honed light as opposed to a large zone.
That could be a project.
Cypher invents the first flashlight.
I'll call it a torch.
Engineer.
You.
Well-
Engineer game.
Good luck with that.
Build him a sanctuary.
Cypher's gonna go find a nice corner, get his bedroll ready, refusing to take the bed, and is going to kind of sit upright with the lantern
Iota,
next to him as he's sketching in his journal how it looks. and
Iota
writing
is going to
descriptions on
fold
it.
her arms, looking down at you as you're setting up your bedroll. You know that is rude, right?
I'm sorry, what is?
Refusal of hospitality?
I mean, maybe where you were raised, but I see it more as a gesture of thank you for your hospitality, but I will take care of myself.
Alright. If you wake up with back problems, don't complain to me.
Sleeping in a better bed does not improve that. That's just a chronic thing.
Okay, no, come here.
Yeah,
You
this might be
can't
why
make
you have
me-
back problems.
I'm sorry,
bitch.
what part of respect your elders isn't apparent here?
No,
Oh,
literally
and
come
points
here
at
now.
an
Oh, so
Anathema from
now
across
you're
the room.
embracing the old
This is the-
thing?
Listen, you get to say nothing about this.
Oh, just go to the bed. What's the matter with you?
No, seriously, come with me though. It's literally a magic bed if that piques your interest.
Can I insight that to see if she's bullshitting me? Just
Yeah,
to try to, yeah.
yeah.
Oh my
Uh,
god, you stubborn bastard.
You stubborn old man. Good
Have
lord.
you met me?
Yes.
Natural
Yes,
20.
actually, which is so sad.
Bullshitting you. You can ask 2 more questions.
Oh fuck. Okay.
If you want to. You don't have
Okay.
to.
Question 1.
Mhm.
Why are you so dead set on me being a moon hunter?
I think you can tell she was lying earlier about it not being a problem if you guys were to die in the woods. It is a necessity of, like, we need to get more people here. We need to get more moon hunters in the area because there is something larger going on that she needs to prepare for.
Okay.
What's your next question?
Okay.
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 Hmm.
Does
How concerned are you, or how imminent of a threat is this?
You get the feeling that with
or
how
I guess to rephrase it is, are you acting or trying to downplay how much of a big issue is currently going on?
yes, there is a lot of downplaying, and you also get the feeling that it's being downplayed because she doesn't know the urgency of the situation. Something big is coming, she doesn't know when.
fancy this magical bed.
Trust me, even as a scholar of the magics, you're gonna be fascinated by this.
I hope so. Otherwise, I'm going back outside.
Have you ever
Sometimes-
heard of? Have you ever heard of traveler's cloth?
Arcana or religion?
Either or.
Peek. 12.
Something in the back of your mind says that you might have read about it at some point in time. You just do not remember.
Probably at some point in time. It's been a while.
Just sit on the bed. You don't even have to lay down. Just sit on it.
He sits on the bed.
You like it feels comfortable. Like it feels like it's not memorizing the contours of your body, but
Yo.
like whatever the magic inside it is reacting to move the fibers of whatever weave this is in a way that would best support you. Pretty comfy, huh?
This is fascinating and I hate it. I'm going to lay down in this bed now,
You're lying down on the bed now?
but I'm not happy about it.
Good night. Do you want to cast Identify on the bed?
I cast Identify on the bed.
It's made out of traveler's cloth.
Oh my god, you
Magic-
did not have something prepared for this. Get the fuck out of here.
A magically enchanted cloth, typically the size of a blanket, but this one is an entire bed sheet. That when laid upon feels like a comfortable bed.
Can I
Cloth
tell
ensures that
what
you get
spell made this?
I need to look up the schools of D&D spells.
A
Enchantment.
spell called Comfortable Bed.
Yeah.
And
I'll be able to tell you what school.
It's a ninth level spell.
It's necromancy. Oh
Necromancy.
god.
It's necromancy.
I should have known about this.
Made from the beds that came before it.
Actually, I would say it is a mixture of divination and transmutation.
The more questions I have answered, the more questions I have. Like,
I'm physically comfortable, but I am mentally upset.
Good.
You know, they say lying on a hard surface flat on your back actually helps you with your posture. Good night.
Good
Who
night.
says that?
He says
It's
the
Sid.
open.
You see Sid kind of like lean up from behind the table and rest his chin. He was probably falling asleep on the pillows.
Little guy.
Baby.
Dude does not know ABCs.
No, he knows his ABCs.
I know, I'm just being
Right.
asked.
He doesn't know about quantum mechanics.
Ah, no.
Valid.
Has no clue
He knows
about
his ABCs.
pulsars. Does not even know.
Vith, are you also heading in for the night? Or are you sleeping outside?
He likes sleep outside.
Okay.
Valid.
Stars.
I guess the sleepover. Actually, yeah. You kind of lie down there over the fountain. There's
I was
this
just you're gonna
massive
have to deal
hole
with
in the
me,
roof.
like,
Fucking
Over by the
summoning a
fountain.
spider, probably.
yeah.
There's a massive hole in the roof over the fountain. It does not look deliberate. And you see up above as you're lying down other kind of like bits where the roof has just kind of collapsed. And then the roof above that, because there's a second floor above you all, has also kind of collapsed.
Why did I think this entire stonework part was outside?
No, I mean, yeah, this stonework part is
Oh.
outside.
Okay.
It's
Sorry.
just like there's Oh, what's a good like real life connection thing? You know
It's
how
like
like
an
some
awning.
houses have overhangs to them? Where
Yeah.
there's like a little patio outside, but there's still like space upstairs that you can rest in. That's what this basically is.
Oh.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Oh no.
Emma
Oh.
chose the wrong time. Vith, do a scene with Elise.
Okay.
Hey.
Let me just pull some RP out of my ass. All right.
Go for it. Or because I mean, we're getting close to the end. And there is one thing after this next scene that I have planned that I want to get to.
Okay.
But
So, am I doing a thing then?
you can do a thing if you want. If you want to go bother Cypher about his comfy bed.
Nah, I'm leaving that motherfucker alone.
He's passed out
Not
already.
poking
Don't worry
that
about
bear.
it.
And outside of game, me knows he knows things, so I'm gonna be spiteful. Oh shoot, are you asleep?
No, not yet. She opens her eyes.
I wanted to say thank you for everything.
Well, I'd like to say thank you for not shooting me in the woods.
Yeah, that wasn't my brightest moment.
Don't worry about it.
And he is actually, like, looking at you this time.
She smiles.
Well, I'm glad I didn't, obviously, but I don't know, I felt like I should say it.
It's okay. I don't know what we're gonna do next after Cypher's little woodland adventure. But I wouldn't be pressed to say I'm excited.
I couldn't tell you, but after everything, I feel like I could be ready for whatever it is.
Good. I think you're ready.
Hopefully. I feel like I could, yeah.
And if not, we're all here for you as well.
And I'll do what I can for the rest of you. Well, good night then.
Good night.
And you cut out so bad. I don't know how to turn the pog. He is not walking backwards.
He just scoots backwards out of the scene.
That's my job. There you go.
I mean, he's
Takes
like, he's
two
awkward,
steps
but not
back.
that awkward.
There you
Does
go.
not lose eye contact with Elise.
Sorry, I was looking for music.
He's chill.
Neat. Well, it's a mildly comfortable night. You know, there's a gentle breeze that kind of blows through, as you know, the leaves kind of rattle a bit, but it's not anything that sounds dangerous. Like serene is the most accurate word I can think of. As I continue to improv descriptions, you look up
Do it.
to the sky as you kind of lay your head down and rest, and you see the stars slowly speckling it, the various different constellations. Did Vith ever stargaze in his younger years?
He honestly probably has, just because he would honestly try his best to spend as many nights outside as he could.
Can you give me a history check? Let's see if you remember any constellations.
Sure. He outdoorsy boy.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, what check again? History?
History.
I'm so good at those.
Oh, nice. You're adequate enough at those. You're looking around the night sky, and you don't. I don't know. The moon looks kind of moony as always, and then you kind of remember something. This little cluster. Oh, it's black on black. Color for a moment.
Just draw it in white.
No. This little cluster right here is referred to as the moon's hilt. Because no matter where in the night sky the moon is, those 3 stars will always be in some kind of formation to look like a sword hilt.
Oh, that's cool.
There's some legend about some weird sword or something that, came from that, or like a master craftsman that was inspired to make it, but you don't remember the details, you just remember the name.
Fair enough.
And now, Anathema.
Bum, bum,
Think
bum.
this is...
Discord returns.
I'm so excited.
Are you sure about that?
I'm not excited anymore. Why'd you say that?
Anathema, as you were told, you were told to wait for the moon to be up high in the night sky. And although it's a little hard to see it because it is a new moon, you know the general timing. I mean, you're a lunar priest. You know these things. You know how long it takes for the moon to rise and fall at night.
Yeah,
And it was kind of
baby.
drilled into you about like where the moon should be at different parts of the night. And eventually, as it nears that time, the water in the fountain that isn't there. Where is what? Oh, I'm still on the line tool. There we go. The water in the fountain that isn't there seems to kind of spurt and come out of the sockets as the fountain gets this soft lunar shimmer to it as bits of water are sprayed up, and with the little light refracting off of them, it kind of forms this like half globe showing the moon in the fountain. And then from the hole up above you, both of them, you see the moon itself begin to change phases as it shifts back again into, if I'm remembering correctly, a waxing crescent. And down from the glorious beams above, baked in this pearlescent light, you see a humanoid figure descend.
It's
As an old friend comes to greet you with
What the fuck?
Oh goodness me.
oh my
What is
god.
that?
Terrified.
have
Dear
Oh, Trio,
Lord.
no.
This is even worse. It's okay. It's okay. It's
Oh
okay.
my god, this is
Art.
amazing.
This is the worst.
by
No,
Boo
no, I don't
Radley,
need- Oh,
or Boo Rad now.
This is
Amazing job.
amazing.
it's a very,
Oh my
very
God.
good
You
art.
now
I'm just kind
have-
of scared.
Wow.
Oh,
Just
Very cool.
immediately, as this figure gracefully lands in the top of the fountain, they leap off, and not in an aggressive form of a tackle, but kind of land on top of you and wrap all 4 of their arms around you, one supporting the back of your head, the others kind of a bit lower on your back, and the last one of the upper arms just kind of patting a shoulder blade, as they begin to speak to you in a flawless common.
we have
I have
Spider-Man
missed
moment.
you so much, my friend.
I'm so excited right now. sorry.
Do you not recognize me? As they kind of like pull you back so that way you can get a better look of their body. They're draped in the same kind of lunar vestments that Iona is in. And
Yeah,
they
Anathema
do kind
looks
of
a bit
little
confused.
twirls.
But wait,
Discord?
Yes, it's me. I knew you would remember.
How did you, how are you? Whoa.
As we, as we, as we grew closer together, I would hear you call off in the night. I didn't fully understand what it was, but you were reaching out to someone for help. And so I tried, and they didn't respond to my prayers. And throughout
You
this time we
prayed.
were apart, you grafted me a body, one that I would be able to better speak and aid you in.
Oh my god, you're really here. You're back, and you're you, but you're. Oh my god, this is incredible. I can't believe, but it's a miracle. And Anathema's just gonna just jump into his arms again. I missed you, buddy.
I missed you too. Though
Oh,
I
I'm
don't
so
think it will
happy.
be I don't think it will be as easy for me to climb around your body anymore.
No, no, that's fine. You could probably fight so much better like this, anyways.
Mhm. I am here as not a lunar priest, but a moon hunter, so that I may join you in your battles and continue to help you in whatever way I can.
You became a moon hunter too?
Mhm. It's part of the reason why I had to be away for so long. Not only did I have to get used to the body, but I had to make sure that I would be able to protect you, my dearest friend.
Oh, you. This is just incredible. I don't even know what to say. I'm just getting a little emotional. It's been a long day. You don't even know.
Well, I kind of know part of it didn't fill me in as you were
Oh
going
yeah.
along. It gave me motivation to keep fighting on and persevering so that I may come to you as strong as I can.
Oh, now I have all my friends here. I truly feel blessed by Din. Oh, this is wonderful. So
And
you'll stay with us? You'll
of
come with
course,
us?
if you'll have me.
Of course. Oh, and I've missed you so much. You don't understand. They all have pets and they're little guys, and I missed you. You're my best buddy.
I'm glad you think the same way. I'm sorry that I couldn't say more. I mostly because I couldn't at the
I was gonna
time.
say, you couldn't say anything. I understand.
I hope this is well worth the wait.
Oh, but it absolutely is. Oh, but now I'm kind of tired. It's been
Yeah,
an emotional day.
I'm also a little tired too. It's been a day. You want to go um find somewhere to sleep?
Yeah. Oh, the, oh, everyone's gonna be so surprised when they see you in the morning. I'm so excited.
Ah, me too. I can't wait to fully meet all of them. Especially Cypher. I think he has quite the fondness for me. Whenever we were fighting those rats in the sewers, he was doing his best to help me out and make sure that I wouldn't get hurt by any of the ones near me.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh,
Yeah,
Cypher's such a good pal. Even though
yes,
I kind
as
of
you
make
all
fun of him
say,
a lot.
he's got my back. Um, and
This is so
you
cute. Oh
you
my
walk
god.
arm in arm together inside. I think actually you probably get to
I'm
the carpet
lagging,
and you're both
sorry.
like, "This is comfortable enough."
This is good enough. And then just crash.
Yeah. And they were roommates.
They were room.
I'm not, guys. I'm not gonna fuck the spider. I promise.
I
Man,
don't
I don't
believe you.
know
I
at
don't
this
believe
point.
you. I don't.
No, he's genuinely just my little buddy, and I can't view him as anything different.
How tall is he?
Understandable.
Did I write that down?
Please tell me it's a small creature.
Well, no, because
He's-
Discord beforehand was a medium beast.
I was gonna
Uh-huh.
say.
Y'all kept
He was
thinking he
already
was this
big.
little dude,
I
but no,
keep
he
forgetting.
was like a 3 foot.
I was only
like,
shrinking. I was only shrinking him because it would
The
make it
Roscoe
easier to see
effect.
everyone. But yeah. So if you do look at Discord's character sheet, by the way, I don't have the height there. I'm gonna say Discord's around 5 foot, 5 foot even. If you look at Discord's character sheet,
So
they are
he's still
another.
smaller than me, at least.
They are another one of the fellow hunters you can take along. And with Discord, you gain the ability Bestial Buddy. You gain advantage on nature checks to learn information about beasts when traveling with Discord. So,
Hey,
if yeah,
Oh, sorry. Continue. Not right now.
I was just gonna say, like, if you're fighting any beasts like a wolf, I think I know the question you're gonna ask, Nathan. But if you're fighting a beast or any enemy, you can roll nature checks on it to try and figure out one of its abilities. I think that's a normal 5e rule. It could be a homebrew thing that I read about a long time ago, but you can make nature checks to discern the natures of anything that you're fighting. And depending on how well you roll, that was
How
weird.
roll you
Roll
Um,
you well.
Yeah.
Sorry.
However, how well you roll, that can determine different things that you'll learn about it. Like if a thing has blindsight or whatever. In Discord, when traveling with them, you get an advantage.
This is so cute. I'm so happy right now. I just wanted my
Oh.
little guy back.
And no, Nathan, beast lords are not beasts.
That was not going to be my question. But
Oh,
good try.
Oh.
okay.
Good attempt.
When it becomes close to morning, Cypher is going to attempt to wake up earlier than everyone else.
Okay.
Oh, you bastard.
Uh,
Better fucking.
Just tease.
You give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, I'm gonna do my best to wake up earlier than everyone else. Please, just decently.
Wait.
It's a
It's the
really comfy bed.
Damn it! I
You
should
know,
have.
like in the winter
Ah.
time when it's like super cold out in your room, and you like lift the covers off just a little bit, and you get that frigid air flowing in, and you're like, nope, 5 more minutes, I'm not leaving.
Can I make this a wisdom save instead?
Sure, you can do a wisdom save.
Thank you. Eh.
Oh.
Thank you.
You eventually steel yourself. You take another 5 minutes to get out.
Okay.
It's not entirely as early as you wanted, but you are still getting up before everyone.
Okay. And what was their name at
Sid.
Sid, right. Sid's not
Sid's
awake.
up.
Sid is
No,
up.
Sid's up. Sid gets up early.
Damn it.
He's not
Um,
gonna say anything.
Okay. Well,
If you're trying to sneak out, that's your prerogative.
You think Sid gives a
Cypher-
shitty?
Cypher's going to get up, and after walking past, I'm assuming Sid's not looking at him right now.
No, he's just kind of taking stock of the barrels
Okay.
and the contents within.
With a quick hush and pulling something out of one of the vials within his leather pouch at his hip. This vial has a piece of gum arabic and an eyelash, and is going to shake it up as it starts to glow a vibrant silver, puts it back in his pouch, and casts invisibility.
Okay,
Damn it, man.
And is then going to attempt to
give me a stealth check.
walking towards the front door and seeing the spider person
Yeah,
Just dispels immediately. You scream.
Anathema,
No.
did you cuddle up with Discord?
Oh.
Yeah, a little bit, but not like in a weird way. You know, just like kind of like
He's surprisingly fluffy.
yeah, just in like a oh, my dog's sleeping on my bed with me. We're gonna cuddle.
What's your
16.
passive perception, Anathema?
Oh, let me look. 14.
Ah, okay. Neither you're too invested in the cuddle, the two of you.
The cuddle puddle.
Okay. He's kind of look at whatever the heck is going on here.
Oh wait, I also need to double check something else. Okay, you're good.
And has a bit of a, like, even though he's invisible, if you could see him, he's got a bit of a look of horror on his face. And is then going to start making his way.
Vith, Elise, what are your passive perceptions?
13.
Not good enough, that's for sure. I mean, I'm a
Y'all need
Fuck
to
you.
get perception.
And he's going to start making his
True.
way out of the temple and towards the Koshin Woods.
Here's the next
You are a
question.
bastard.
Are you taking Chevy?
Gonna walk.
Gonna walk.
Gonna walk.
Oh, good, we can catch him.
Oh, I don't have a character sheet for Chevy, so I'm gonna do this. Chevy doesn't notice you.
Do you know how long of a walk it would be between here and Koshin Woods?
To the map. To the edge by foot, I would say a day.
A day?
It's a long distance. If you remember correctly, half of this distance by cart was a day.
All
And
right.
so you're going basically half of that.
Okay. Gonna try to go at a faster pace.
Okay. Are you... Well, okay, because here's the next thing. Are you being sneaky about it? Because you can't go at a faster pace if you're trying to be stealthy as you're going along.
Okay. He's going to be having Mouse fly up above him to keep watch of things as he goes at a faster pace. And
Okay.
if Mouse picks up on anything, then he's going to cast invisibility again and lay low until if whatever might come up passes.
All right. And remember, by a day, it's like 8 hours of travel.
Okay.
8 to 12.
Gotcha.
It's not a full 24.
Gotcha.
Okay. We will resolve that later. The rest of you, wake up. I think... Who would be the first to wake up?
I mean, I don't want to cut us off early, but
Mm-hmm.
unless you have something you desperately want to do in the morning, I'm off it.
There was, and I have a feeling that you guys are going to be taking Chevy, so you're going to be at least running into Cypher or getting to the woods.
I just feel like we should call it now, but if you want to keep
Okay.
going, we can.
I mean, if we want to call it here, if you guys are fine calling it here, I'm fine calling it here.
I just
I'm
think
fine
that's a
with whatever.
good
I'm chill with
point,
it.
but
All right.
Yeah, probably.
That gives me more time to figure out the consequences of Nathan's actions.
Yeah.
So,
Other than
But-
us yelling at him, probably.
I mean, hey, if Cypher dies next session, don't blame me.
As it should be.
But yeah. Do you want to show off the Discord icon again?
Yeah.
Because Boo Rad did an amazing job.
It's so cute.
No, it looks amazing.
love it
I
so
just
much.
spiders.
God,
spider
y'all are
person.
bitches. Don't be rude to my friend,
Suck
my
me.
pal.
It
Okay,
lives
wait.
just a little bit into the uncanny valley for me, so I'm like, it's not like setting me off, but
Mm-hmm.
those eyes, those deep, sultry eyes.
Okay, maybe you want to fuck this.
No.
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 I'm
Discord
happy for
is-
him.
Discord
Be
is
happy for me because I get my buddy back.
Discord is race-wise considered a Lunarian. They're
I thought
the
you were about to say
insectoid.
Discord is racist.
No,
I thought that's what you were gonna finish it with.
no.
I was like, no, he's
The
not.
Sweet Summer Child is not racist.
Not my
Discord,
sweet
race-wise, is
Um,
considered subhuman. No.
Oh,
summer-
No.
yeah.
No.
Lunarians.
Yeah,
are
Elise just
insectoid
starts being
races.
super racist against
No.
Discord.
No, that's Cypher's job. Ooh. But yeah, in this world, they're insectoid races. They're called Lunarians. I know there's already an insectoid race in 5e. I might want to make my own, because that would be fun. I don't know.
That would be
I'm
fun. So
insane.
neat. I
Um,
love that.
yeah. If one of your characters dies and you want to play a Lunarian, know that Din is the one that grafted you a body.
Hell
Grafted, you
yeah,
say.
baby. That's
Look
what I'm
at
talking
this
about.
god-shaped body of mine.
Me when my body is that creepy fucking thing.
Me when I...
No, I love him. I love him so much. I would die for him.
You're going to.
Oh,
Next
no,
time.
wait.
What?
I didn't mean it.
Anyways, we have some social medias, right?
Oh, we sure do.
And boy howdy, am I regretting our choice on that. Hey, if you use the Twitter app, because apparently PC Twitter isn't affected by it. It's only on the app.
Really? That's
Yeah.
Yeah, I found that out
Uh,
today too. I haven't hit my
um,
limit yet though.
Yeah,
Somehow.
if you
That's
want
just
to
on the
waste
app.
one of your limits on us, we appreciate the follow. I think we might also try and find some other social media platform to do our notifications on because of the
Instagram.
direction that Twitter is going on. Also, tonight was our 69th tweet.
Let's go!
Nice.
Let's
Yeah,
go,
baby.
gamers.
I mean, it's
Can I
also
get a
episode
nice?
20.
Impressive.
Nice.
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 Shut
But
up.
yeah.
I mean, we're also quickly approaching our anniversary.
We are.
Oh God, really?
Oh,
If
yeah.
Oh
we
my
could
goodness.
get 50 followers by our anniversary, I would greatly
40.
appreciate that, because then that means our Cursed TTRPG Jeopardy night will also be for the anniversary.
Could be,
Sick.
could be. Be a part of that. Give us a follow.
Please.
Yippee!
We have plans that can only be accomplished with more followers. And I mean, hey, we appreciate it, whether you're watching the VOD, whether you're following already or are just going to, or catching us live, you know? We hope you had a great time. Sorry again for a non-combat session. I had a plan for when you guys got to the woods that there may or may not be combat awaiting you on your journey there, or inside the woods themselves, but
I'm sure.
we
What
showed off
what could
new
go wrong?
mechanics. What could possibly go wrong? Nothing. Nothing's gone wrong. Everything's fine.
Next time, the search for
I have
Cypher.
to. If I have to bury one of you motherfuckers, I swear to God.
We already did.
We already
Another one.
did a grave.
Well,
Another
Good night,
one.
everyone.
Good
Night.
night.
Good chat, everyone.
Good
Nighty
night.
night.
Bye.
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 Take
I'm really
care
glad that's a
now.
running thing now.
Bye.
I made God do it.
Bye.
Bye.